Well, hey everybody, welcome to the Great Discovery. Tim Taylor here, co-founder and CEO, and you are almost like test tube babies. I mean, you're you're in here in an experimental event that we're doing, and I think we're going to have great results, and I know we're going to have a great time. What we're doing tonight is creator open mic and networking night. And it's a great discovery. What we are is a global online marketplace of educational content, training. We've got book creators, writers, authors. We take all your content and make it available in virtually every language. It goes out worldwide. We just launched about 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago now, with our founders launch. We've been in product building and build out for nearly 3 years on this, and we have built one of the most epic marketplace platforms in the world. There literally is nothing else like it, and I mean anywhere. We were just recognized as the top online e-learning platform of 2026, and hey, we're only in February so far. It's a pretty good sign of where things are going with the Great Discovery. What we do on the Great Discovery is we have lots of creators, over several thousand titles, great content covering everything from academic learning to vocational learning to baking classes to how to become a computer programmer, exercise formats, just about everything that you can imagine. And we have live events almost every night of the week. Something is always going on TGD Meet or through your live event portal through your Great Discovery Marketplace site. So what we're going to be doing tonight is we wanted to really get people to have a chance to showcase your course, to get up and take a couple minutes and really just say, hey, what's your course about? You have the ability to drop a link in to your course on the Great Discovery Marketplace. And we're also going to be able to, if we have people who want to just don't have a course up, you just want to talk a little bit about your story, about what you do. This is open networking night. We're also going to be doing lots of giveaways. So a lot of the creators all have free course offers, and others, you can feel free to drop a link in the chat for anybody to grab that. And we're also giving away gift certificates for the Great Discovery with our own Vanna White Brie Campano lookalike thing sort of going on there. And Vanna's got a spin the wheel option where if we're going to call, you're going to be giving away several different gift certificates. We've got three $25 gift certificates we're going to be giving away, and a $50 gift certificate, plus all the course content and everything that's on here. Now, a couple of guidelines on here tonight as we go forward and get started. Just feel free, if you're a creator and you've got something you want to talk about, or if you've got, just want to be able to talk about your own story and what you're doing on or offline, you've got 3 minutes. It is a 3-minute clock, and it literally is, yes, a clock. We're going to be able to count down. We want to be able to see where everyone gets a chance to be able to share and meet. Feel free to go into the chat. Now, we do respect that. Hopefully you respect the rights of others that are in here and don't put up things to different competitive businesses and so forth. If you've got content on the Great Discovery Marketplace, feel free to put in a link. If it's linking directly off the marketplace, don't do that, but feel free to put in your email and content information, and people will be able to reach out to you. This is a great opportunity to make some new friends and new contacts, engage some new affiliates into your program, and be able to work for that. So what we're going to be doing, I wanted to bring up Brie Campano, who's going to talk just for a couple minutes about how some of the giveaways are going to be working tonight. So Brie, come to let us know what you've got, or should I say Vanna?
Oh, well, I'm not, I wish. I am really excited. I've already put all your names in. And as new people walk in, I am putting them on my wheel of names. I'll give you a little sneak preview of exactly what that looks like. But here she be. We have wheel of names. You're all going to be on there. We're going to be spinning and giving away amazing gift cards to the platform. You have to be present to win. Think about what it is you want to buy or grab grab with that gift card from all of the amazing people that'll be speaking tonight. These are gift cards to the Great Discovery that you can redeem for an amazing course that you'd love to take. So I'm excited for that. We're going to be doing that at the end. So pay attention, write down your favorites, and hopefully your name will be called.
Okay, so guys, we are going to literally go into anybody, if you've got want to come up, if you've got content on the Great Discovery, go ahead and just put your hand up. You can go into the raise hand button or down in the share bar or react bar if you don't see it down at the bottom of your screen. And we're going to go in sequence based on the hand raise, so it generally will go up there. And if we're going along and you don't have course content up, that's okay. You can just raise your hand and we'll be glad to listen to your story and tell us a little bit about what you do, where you're from. So your typical opening should go, hey, my name is Jim Smith, and I live out in what area that you live in. And what I do is, and then here's the course I have on the Great Discovery Marketplace, and what you're going to get in it. Here's the link and my contact information. So when you get done, feel free to drop your contact information right into the chat. We'll show everybody that hasn't done this before how to save that chat information, so you'll be able to reach out and get to some other people. So we're going to go ahead and start the clock with the amazing Matt DeMaio. Matt is on our marketing advisory team, one of the top 2 YouTube builders out there. He's got a stellar YouTube presence. I don't know how many books he could fill the Library of Congress, but there's not enough room for him out there. And we call him Matty DeMaio, but he hates that, so we won't call him that anymore until after the session. So when he's not looking. So Matt, we're going to get you up and go and take it away, my friend.
Hey, wait, Tim, we have to do the timer, right?
Yeah, I think Bree's the timer
that's
queen.
Me. I've got the timer. So I'm going to, it'll come up, Matt. You'll be able to see it on your screen. Okay, so I'm going to start it right now. Go.
Answer me this. Are you one of the countless adults who feels overwhelmed by how fast the world is changing? With AI, crypto, new apps, even your car's instruction manual. It's a lot to keep up with, isn't it? But your biggest threat isn't falling behind. It's fear that you can't catch up. As you heard, my name is Matt DeMaio. And I've got some truth for you. You are not too old. It is not too late, and you're definitely not too far behind. You just need a better way to learn, one that's built for how your adult brain actually works. Future Proof Your Mind is both a book and an audio program. This breakthrough guide for adult learners is less than $30. It's only $29.97. Hey, that's less than one cheap dinner out with a friend. I'm going to include the link in the chat right now. Here we go. Let's see. And I did not put my affiliate link in there. Okay. And let me tell you what's inside here. Inside Future Proof Your Mind, you're going to get my proven roadmap to overcome learning anxiety, master new technology if you're over 40, improve your memory and focus, keep your brain sharp, and thrive in a fast-moving world. Look, this is not another motivational pep talk. It's a science-backed system to help you rewire your brain, silence your inner critic, and confidently absorb any new skill or subject at any age. You'll discover why your brain isn't slowing down, it's just undertrained. You'll get my 5R formula to retain information like a steel trap. You'll get the 2 most powerful learning techniques ever discovered. You'll see how to stop sabotaging yourself, how to conquer your procrastination, and you'll even get uplifting stories of other adults who have reclaimed their confidence through the simple, powerful techniques that I cover. One more thing. This is designed for how you actually read today. Now, you may not realize this, but we've been retrained to read differently because emails, web pages, texting, all the online stuff that you've gotten used to reading in short bursts, in chunks. So inside Future Proof Your Mind, You're not going to find long 12-sentence paragraphs that make your eyes glaze over like a donut. You get bite-sized chunks, short bursts of insight, and a layout that's easy on your eyes. It's faster to read, easier to absorb, and engineered to stick. Get it today.
Fine. Nice job, Matt.
Future-proof your mind.
Nice
Thank you,
job.
Matt DeMeo. There you go. So Matt's information is up in the chat. So we're going to go ahead and drop your hand down, Matt, and we're going to move on over to, looks like we've got Mila Johansson up next. Hi, Mila. How are you doing? And go ahead. We're going to give you a countdown. You got 3 minutes. Looking forward to hearing what you got, Mila. Ready?
Yeah, it's so exciting. I'm a writing, publishing, and public speaking coach, and I live in Northern California. We're our own state, and I have helped 6 people publish their books in the last 8 weeks, and I make the process super fun and super easy. And my course is called, whoops, I put it away. Hold on. My course is called Amazon Publishing from A to Z. And, Einstein, they said, Einstein, what's the theory of relativity? And he said, I don't know. I leave it in a book. So I leave my mind open for new ideas. So I learned that from him. Anyway, it's A to Z and it's super easy. Amazon gives us so many attributes and you can publish on Amazon for free, completely free. And this course I'm doing that I already put up and have been offering and getting good results from is 25 modulars of every little aspect you need to know about self-publishing from A to Z. And they're 2 to 3 minutes. So it's not like a lot. You could do 2 today and 5 tomorrow. And then you can go back and look at them as many times as you want. I'm not showing you how to do everything, which I do in other classes, but I'm just letting you know all the attributes you need to do, all the little bullets, all of the tasks, and that will make it easier because a lot of people don't really know about publishing on Amazon. They do it, but they don't know all the attributes and little tasks that will make your book show up. And so I go through how to become a bestseller easily. And I go how to title your book and how to make a good book cover, because a book cover is a business decision. And there's just so many attributes that I put in there. I give you a publishing schedule. Please, no one ever publish your ebook first, unless that's all you're going to publish, because then that takes away from your paperback. I always say do your paperback first, because first of all, I want the book in people's hands. And I want them to have that first initial money. That's where it comes from. But my main reason is to have it on people's hands and on their bookshelves. And if you do the ebook first, it'll be in competition. You won't make bestseller. It's just a lot of things. Here's the secret. You can make your ebook a bestseller anytime, 3 months later, 3 years later, and it will become #1 no matter what, every single time. With the paperback, it will get into the top 100, but not with the ebook going with it. And this is my book that will come with it. 101 Surprising Tips to Promote Your Book. And I always say write the short book first. 36 pages is the shortest book you can put on Amazon with a spine. It's nice to have a spine.
Thank you, Mila.
Okay, thank you, Mila. If anybody wants to get in touch with Mila, just type Mila down in the chat and she'll be able to reach out with you, put your email, contact information. She'll be able to get back. Mila, if you've got a link in there to your course, feel free to drop it in the chat. We are going to jump up to the amazing Mike Hayes. And then right after that, we've got Renee and coming up, and Olga coming up after there. So let's jump over to Mike Hayes. And Mike, take it away. I just got to spend some time with Mike today. It was a great time. Give him a quick reset of 5 seconds because I stole his time. There you have it. Take it away, Mike.
All right. Thank you, Tim. Basically, I just did the research on all the AI that was taught at the World Economic Forum. And I've lectured about AI at Oxford University. And I practice my motto, which is when you listen to the best, you can ignore the rest. There is so much stuff out there. that all I do is I concentrate, who are the best in the world at AI. And I concentrate on helping seniors. As I explained to Tim, I'm starting a nonprofit called the Senior AI Forum, which is a reflection of the World Economic Forum. And I'm doing it to make it senior simple. I've already created 52 game cards that seniors can play any game with their kids, their grandkids. They have QR codes and they have tweets that they can post. I'm going to produce a physical game so that they can actually use the game at networking events or whatever they want to do, playing games with their kids. So I teach people how to use AI to become extraordinary. So and how to become an active AI ally. So these are things that I'm going to be creating courses on. This is just a little preview since this is a new open mic. We are kind of creating the rules here. So I'm talking a little preview of what's coming up. I already have 62 courses posted on the Great Discovery, and I did a lot of testing to keep it senior simple. And I wanted to make it as simple as possible. My belief is that any senior who can order a book on Amazon can order content from artificial intelligence, from an AI bot. They can post it in a text, they can email it, they can share it with their friends and family. And so I'm just kind of giving a little preview. I don't really have anything to offer right now. I just wanted to give you a little heads up and how much I am enjoying the Great Discovery with great leaders like Tim and Sandra, and I hope you are too. So thanks for the time, guys, and I'll turn it back over to you.
Okay, thank you so much, Mike. I appreciate that. Great job. We're going to jump over to Renee Reich, and right after Renee, we are also going to be doing our first drawing giveaway from Wheel of Fortune spokesperson. It looks like I lost my image there, so we'll see what happens on that. You guys can hear me, I hope. But let's jump over to Renee Reich. She's a superstar and just one of our early adopters with the Great Discovery. She is just an amazing person. So take notes with Renee. And if you want Mike's information, just type Mike in the chat and he'll reach out to you, put your email in there.
Thank you so much, Tim and Sandra. Just an honor and a pleasure to be here. So just imagine for a moment, finding out that you may never speak again or how you would ever communicate. I never had to imagine that because it happened in 2013 into 2014 when I had to actually learn how to speak again through a vocal coach because my vocal cords had atrophied and I had no voice to communicate. We all play an instrument and that's our voice. My problem, I will say opportunity, we'll flip the switch. I'll say my opportunity was my inner voice. And the inner voice was not matching my outer world. So it was all a reflection of how I felt. So I created the Voice Blueprint, which takes you on a journey from vulnerability to empowerment. In February of 2020, I became a 4 times #1 bestselling author and women's empowerment coach. So I take that journey that I've been on since probably I was a little girl. And I did turn my pain into my purpose to give and to serve and to share with others. So on the Great Discovery, which I'm thrilled to be part of, and yes, as an early adopter, I have a few courses. I have one that's right now 50% off, so please take advantage of it. And it's the emotional keys to finding your voice. And I have the link in the chat right there. As of a free course, the 10 steps to finding your voice. This is all based on emotions. Our emotions are what fuel us. And what we focus on expands. So any of the illnesses that are out there, they're all linked to our inner voice and the words we speak to ourselves. It was the fear of judgment. It was the limiting beliefs. It was always looking for outside validation for my own inner self-worth. You are all worthy and deserving of all the greatness and success there is in the world. But from our upbringings and the people we surrounded ourselves with when we were younger, we anchored into the wrong message. So our messaging to ourselves is our inner voice. So as an inner voice coach, I encourage you to connect with me, share our voices together. whether on social media or a Zoom call. I'm happy to do that. I'm thrilled to have my voice back and using it for good in this world. And so I'm thrilled to be able to share it with all of you tonight. So thank each and every one of you. As I said, what they do in the Great Discovery, when you click on that course, you scroll down, you'll see my freebie as well. So share it, not just for yourself, but with others. This is the power of the Great Discovery, the power of using our voices. Thank you, Tim and Sandra, and to Bree and Alex and all of you behind the scenes. I am so grateful. Thank you again.
Okay, thank you so much, Renee. If you want to get in touch with Renee, just type Renee in the chat, put your email and contact information. Renee, you'll be able to reach out with them. And I'm sure you could drop in one of your freebie courses as well as your link to your 50% off. That's quite the deal. And we're going to take a quick break for a second, and we're going to jump up to Olga after the break. And our own Bree Vanna White's going to come up and do our first drawing giveaway. Bree Vanna.
I sure am. We're doing that $25 gift card to the Great Discovery. I've got everybody's name on the wheel. So here we go. We should be able to hear this and everything. Let's see who wins the giveaway.
Oh,
Lisa.
Lisa, just like that. Way to go,
Lisa,
Lisa.
congratulations. Do you have any idea what you'd like to get with that gift card? You're muted, but you look great.
I don't actually. I'll have to do a little shopping.
Do some shopping. Absolutely. Well, congratulations.
All
The
right,
very
thank you.
first winner. Yeah, Lisa Phillips. Awesome, awesome.
Appreciate
Okay,
it.
thank you so much, Bree Vanna. I think we're just going to stick with that name for a while for Bree Vanna. You know, that's a kind of a cool name. All right, thank you so much, Bree. And we're going to jump up to Olga. Olga, I haven't had the opportunity to learn much about her content before, so we're going to find out about it right now. Olga, take it away. You got 3 minutes. Looking forward to hearing.
Thank you so much, guys. I am Olga Alexeyeva. I am from Russia, from Moscow. I am in Nashville, Tennessee since 91. So I'm an artist. I used to have 2 galleries in Nashville. I'm a fine artist. And then at COVID, everything was closed and I lost myself. And then there's something happened in life. And I just rose from the ashes. And so now I wrote the book, From Russia to America. I am a speaker and a coach. And my story, how, Renee, I agree with you that everything starts from inside. And I'm really thankful for, actually, after all, I'm thankful to COVID because it taught us how to live on virtual world. And now I spend my time in front of computer and I discovered the Great Discovery. I'm not a creator yet because I don't have enough courses, but Alex, he showed me around and I think that one day I will be around you guys. So I'm very thankful for that. So what else I can say about myself? That I just finished my first summit where I had 70 speakers. And so I am getting myself into that speaking and coaching world. And I'm speaking to women, accomplished women who built a success but lost intimacy on the way. So we can put it together. And I'm looking to speak to Renee or to somebody else for stages or for collaboration, because we all can benefit from it, each other. I'm looking at the clock, at each other mastery. So I appreciate your group. And so I hope that I win today, a big win. So I have 42 seconds. So what else I shall say about myself? Help me. Keep on going. Okay, got it. In Nashville, we had a power outage. So for 5 days, I was just outside of my comfort zone. Let me see, 20 seconds. And so now I'm back and I'm very grateful because I have a light, I have a Zoom, and I have a heater. So love my heater. So Olga Alexeyeva, Nashville.
Okay. Well, Olga, you could always start a calisthenics course or something, right? Or aerobics class. That would be an excellent thing. And by the way, Olga, we
Thank
also
you.
have a special going on the Creator and Marketer Suite that's going on up until February. You're saving $200 off, unlimited content, unlimited translation, all of the full marketplace access, everything. In the United States, it's only $449 with coupon code founder 2026. I hope you'll take advantage of that. The idea, grab the deal, and then you can onboard as you go along, but you can start getting your channel tuned in. And we'd love to have you on. Thank you so much. If you want to reach out to Olga, just type Olga in the chat down there and put in your contact information. And everybody, make sure you save the chat at the end of the night. So we're going to go up to our last winner. That is Lisa Phillips is coming up next. And then we've got Daniel and Stephen Walters coming up in the queue. So Lisa, welcome. And I'm looking forward to learning about you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, let me move this box off of here. Unmute. Okay. Yeah, my name's Lisa Phillips, and I'm actually right down here in sunny, warm southern Arizona for the winter months, and then I'll return in April back to Washington State and enjoy the summer there with our family. So the course I have on the Great Discovery is 6 essential traits every child needs to be responsible and resilient adult. I am a children's mental wellness and confidence mindset coach, certified, and with some certifications from the American Association of Christian Counselors. And the course, well, let me start this way. How many of you have ever, when you went thinking back to your school days, where you taught mindset skills, like how to be responsible, how to plan out your vision for your goals in your life, make decisions, breaking down how you make a decision. School, we were taught our ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, but not mindset skills. And most of us kind of in our age, we just kind of figured it out as we went along. But today's kids, with the mental health crisis that they are in, need more. With internet, with busy families, working adults, lots of activities going on. A lot of kids are slipping through the cracks on mental wellness. So the course that I have, the 6 traits, are self-responsibility, integrity, decision-making, and self-respect also, respect and self-respect, making good decisions, and peer pressure. We know about bullying is such a big issue now in schools with the online harassment and bullying going on there as well. So for self-responsibility, we think about, we get to choose who we want to be. Kids always think the adults have the power, but they really do have power that they haven't even tapped into, like what they want to choose to think, how they want to act, and whether they want to stay as a victim or move into power thinking. Integrity, having self-confidence is actually, or having integrity builds the self-confidence, because then you trust in yourself and then others trust in you. And self-respect is the same thing. We need to be kind and gentle on ourselves as we are in other people. And good decisions. My course has the 4 C's on how to make a good decision. Checking my clock. And peer pressure. There's 5 different types of peer pressure. Kids need to know these, what they sound like, look like, feel like, all of that, and learn power phrases on how to exit and short, punchy. There we go.
Okay, well, great job, Lisa. Thank you so much. If you've got any links, put them in the chat. If you want to get in touch with Lisa, just write Lisa in there, drop your name and email, and make sure you guys all save the chat so you can reach out and get connected. So we're going to jump over to Mr. Daniel Rubenstein, all in one entry. And then right after that, our amazing Bree Vanna White's going to come up with drawing number 2 for us. So take it away, Daniel.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Thanks for everyone for tuning in. This is kind of a fun call to test out, and I hope that you like what I'm talking about here. So my name's Daniel Rubenstein. My company's called All In Entry. And, listen, we focus on the fact that we've all heard the expression, the fortunes in the follow-up, right? As it relates to the great discovery, the fortunes in the follow-up when you share the great discovery with people you care about, and when you follow up to make sure that they are doing something with it before someone else talks to them, because otherwise that's not nearly as fun, right? So my question to you for the day is, how well do you follow through on your follow-up? I call it the follow-up factor, right? Like how quickly, consistently, and specifically can you contact anyone at any time about anything, or whatever they might need you to follow up on? Would that not help you make more money? Simply put, 4 out of 5 lost sales are due to failed follow-up, which means we forgot, and then they didn't get a chance to say yes or no, and possibly they went with someone else, which sucks. We don't need that. Like, this is where you can focus on, and I can prove to you how many people were on multiple calls this week and had conversations sound a little bit like, nice to meet you. We should talk, right? You're not following up with those people. Why go on more calls? So, you need to put every contact you've met from anywhere along the way into a database so you can have an organized way to message people and keep track of who you're talking to and what you're talking to about next. I call it like one true list. Collect, combine, and clean up all your contacts into one coherent contact source that you can actually use to follow up. That will help you make more money. Like, if this sounds like it's important to you or you want to learn more, we've got a free lead magnet. It's called Get Your Sheet Together, and we'll put the link in the chat after my call, after I'm done talking here. It's an 11-minute video with Alex Hitt and I talking through how do you get to what contact sources could you have? How do you download them? And what do you start to do to make sense of all that stuff? I can assure you that it is easier to get better at follow-up than sales, dramatically more profitable, and I can prove that to you. And listen, all you got to do is a few minutes to follow our instructions and let us help you get your sheet together. I'm Daniel with All In Entry, and we can make a big difference together. Please check out our free material. 5 seconds left.
Okay, there you go. Great job. You get the applause and everything. Good job, Daniel. Now, if you want to drop your link into the chat, that would be great. And if you need to get in touch with Daniel, just type Daniel into the chat and put your email on and any other contact information. He'll be able to reach out to you. We're going to jump back over to Bree Vanna White and go through the next spin of the dial. How come I'm not on there? What's the deal with that? I don't get it. Matt's going, yeah, right? Yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm bringing as much Vanna as I possibly can. So here we go. I know Matt sees it. He's noticing.
I don't see you there.
You can't see it. I know. It's, it is.
You need to really look.
Oh, well, that's
there we go.
That's
I had to
lovely.
bring it for you. Thank you. All right.
I didn't recognize you. I was looking for you in the audience. Seriously, I was going, where'd
she go? All right, enough of that mug. All right, let's do this. We're going to spin the wheel again, and we're doing another $25 gift card. And here we go. It is Mila.
Oh, Mila.
Here we go. Congratulations.
Woo.
You are the winner. Congratulations. I can't wait to see what you decide to use it on. We are so excited to give away. We got 2 more to give away, another 25. And at the end, we're doing a $50 gift card. So stick around. Back to more speakers. Passing it to you, Tim.
All right. Thank you so much. Now we're going to jump up to our next speaker. This is the amazing Stephen Walters. Stephen's going to actually be tagging up on after this session, doing a new course spotlight tonight to get into a little bit more. So he's like gets the double dip here and kind of prep you up for what you're going to be able to get on that new course spotlight and some of the other information. But put your hands together for Stephen Walters. This man is amazing, has fabulous content on the marketplace. Take it away, Stephen. Your time starts now.
Thanks, Tim. So nothing starts with an out and nothing. Now I can't talk. I've been talking all day. Nothing starts without an idea. And that's the first link that I put down there in the chat. Within that, this came up from people who I don't know what to talk about. Well, I always know what to talk about because I've been doing that my whole life. So nothing starts without an idea. It has to deal with brainstorming, but I don't like brainstorming. Brainstorming, it's you shoot out an idea and you go, no, that's a stupid idea. No. Oh, wait, I got another idea. No, nobody will like that. Wait, I have another idea. No, wrong. Stop right there. It's called green light thinking. When you're driving, at least in America, and you're driving on the right side of the road, depending where you're at, what happens when the light turns green? You hit the tall, skinny thing on the side and you go, right? You don't stop. You don't critique. You don't look back. You go. Oh, as my students always shout out, you yell at the old people in front of you to get going. Well, because we have a lot of senior homes around here. But you have to have an idea. And one of those things is called the concept map. And if you go in that free course, you'll be able to get that. And that link is right there. The other thing I got to tell you about, oh yeah, did I mention I have 8 courses too? I've got the 9th one I just recorded. So Sandra, you're going to be seeing that one hopefully next week when I get the editing done on that. I have the 10th one coming right after that, and the 11th, the 12th, the 13th. I think I'm scheduled out through 17 courses. So it's going to be a busy year. But my book, Break Free from Burnout, How to Build Resilience and Reclaim Your Energy, is about the 8 areas of human wellness that all human beings go through, whether you believe it or not. So we have physical, intellectual, emotional, financial, occupational, social, spiritual, not religious, and environmental, which is not about saving the planet, although it's a good thing, but it's about your area around you, your immediate environment. And this book is in the 2nd edition. I actually have to write the 3rd edition because there's some new changes that are already coming up in here. The next course I want to talk to you about real quick is Break Free from Burnout, of course. And what I did, I put together a quick little discount for you here in the chat. Let me hit go. So the first one is a link to the actual course on TGD, but because you're live, this is a special offer because I can't show up empty-handed. I've learned from Tim, you got to give something good, right? Well, this is something good, but I got even something better with the good. 80% off this course. You click that second link, and that's the 80% off link. It's private. It's not listed under that green bar on that page. So you can go in there and check that out. And Breaking Free from Burnout is basically my book on steroids, live, well, or at least Memorex, for those of us that know what that is, and on your screen. So you can take advantage of that. There's a few more, but we're going to skip those. Intellectual wellness and emotional wellness, those are through the Genius Club. So if you are in the Genius Club, go check those out. I don't have the links, but if you go to the Nothing Starts Without an Idea link, you'll be able to see all my courses right there. Tonight, I will be talking about Break Free from Burnout with the budget.
Break Free from Burnout. Thank you, Stephen. You got to make sure you grab Stephen's content. It is phenomenal. And by the way, if it's on the Great Discovery Marketplace, it's available in over 100 languages. So Olga, send it back to Russia. You can actually get your market going in Russia from right here. I imagine you still probably know 1 or 2 people back there, right? So you get it up and going right along with your aerobics course. I think that's your heater is what you're doing. She's keeping warm with her heater there with her aerobic exercise on there. So you go, Olga. All right, thank you so much, Stephen. And we're going to jump up to Tim Stewart and then Jason Berger. Right after Tim, we're going to do one more drawing from Bree Vanna White. Go ahead, Tim.
When I wake with purpose, clear and true, and I greet the dawn with a brighter view, when fear no longer holds my hand, and I have the strength to take a stand, when kindness flows from heart to speech, and patience guides the truth I teach, when I can listen and really hear and offer love instead of fear, when mistakes are lessons and not my chains, and growth is worth the growing pains, when I forgive and let anger go, and let my inner wisdom show, when I embrace both loss and gain, and find the joy inside the rain, When I stand tall in who I am, yet humbly serve my fellow man, when I choose courage over pride and lift another to my side, when I become a better me, then we become a better we. And when we become a better we become better neighbors. And we become better neighbors, we have a better neighborhood. If we have a better neighborhood, we have a better community. If we have a better community, then we have a better state. If we have a better state, we have a better country. And we have a better country, then we have a better world. But it all begins with me. My name is Tim Stewart. I am Coach Papa. I'm off a farm in Nebraska, in a small town. How small is it? I graduated fifth in my high school class, and I didn't make the top 30%. After that, I joined the United States Army in 1973, retired in 1998. I'm a retired infantry officer. I spent 21 years in the Army, a former plant manager, and as life went on, I found out my biggest talent is making a difference in the lives of others. Now, I happened to run into Renee Rice not long ago, and Renee's the one who said, hey, you got to check out this great discovery thing. And so Renee has to do a little bit more training with me. I have a lot of content. I have leadership courses. I have gratitude courses. I have all kinds of things. I just got to figure out how to get them up and get them going. I have published a few books. I published a novel in 1995 called Positive Force, geared towards helping teenagers make better decisions in their life. Why teenagers? Well, I spent 45 years coaching them. I've coached over 5,000 of them at the middle school, high school, and junior college level. I'm just a guy who continues to try to make a difference and finding the great discovery. Renee will tell you, on our first meeting, Jerry Maguire, you had me at hello, right? This is an amazing program to take my content, be able to put it around the world. I already have clients in Israel. I have a client in South Africa. I've got international clients right now, but I need to move forward. In the last year, 2 years, I've had a quadruple bypass. I had three knee replacements. How did I do that? Only two knees. You'll have to call me and we'll find out. I'll put my contact information in right now. And I always end every talk that I do. My name is Tim Stewart. I am Coach Papa, and I do approve this message. Now get off the bench and get back in the game.
Okay, great job, Coach Papa. Love it. Fantastic. Can't wait to see some of your content up on the marketplace. And if you need any guidance or assistance in helping getting some of that up, we can help. Just let us know. So we are going to jump back over to Bree Vanna White. I keep looking for her. Where's Bree? Oh, there she is. I'm looking for that love hat. Now she's
I know. I took it off.
I think that's going to be your new avatar. She'll be on every session now as Bree Vanna. So take it away, Bree, with our next drawing.
All right, we got another $25 gift card to give away. I'm going to share my screen, the wheel of names. I've given them a shuffle. We'll shuffle them again. And here we go. Joyce.
Oh, Joyce Christie.
Congratulations. Woo. You want a $25 gift card.
Here you go. Congratulations, Joyce, and thank you, Bree Vanna. Appreciate you. Now, I believe that we're going up to, is it Jason next, if I recall? And so we're going to take it away with Mr. Jason Berger. Looking forward to hearing from you, my friend. You got 3 minutes. Take it away. Wow the crowd, and just get your accolades.
Thank you very much. I'm a disabled retired police officer from the city of Independence, just south of Cleveland, Ohio. After I was involved in my second shooting, I came back to work 3 days later for a 12-hour night shift, and out of nowhere, without warning, had a grand mal seizure. For those that don't know what a grand mal seizure, that is the king daddy. I lost consciousness. I was told foam came out of my mouth, and I bit my tongue so bad I couldn't speak for a week. I was rushed to a local hospital. I was then life-flighted to the Cleveland Clinic, where I was diagnosed with a very rare, very aggressive, terminal brain cancer. I was given 2 years to live if I was lucky. And this past September 27th was 21 years.
Wow.
You guys are looking at potentially the fourth longest living survivor of all time of this rare disease, and my goal is to be longest. And I'm the only person on the planet that's had this 5 separate times. At one point, I could not speak. At one point, I could not see. This is actually a fake eye. My eye was removed. And at one point, I could not walk. Yet today, I'm doing all 3. Had a lot of help from family, friends, the medical community, and of course, the good Lord above. But I've also worked my tail off to get to this point. And to be the longest, which I will be, I have to stick to my very strict and it's my lifestyle. I share a story with you and the world to let you know no matter how impossible life may appear, just know at the end of the day, there is always, always hope. I've always been a good storyteller. I'm told my story is very inspiring. I'm going to take my God-given gift of storyteller and share it as a public speaker. Now, I did make videos of my books. The first book I was writing was called Memoirs of Murray Road. Why Murray Road? Because I grew up at the base of an old toxic landfill. And if you ever saw that movie Aaron Brockovich with Julia Roberts, based on a true story where they poison the water, that's where I grew up. Maybe 80 houses, lower middle class, nobody's college educated, and the EPA turned a blind eye. Now I got a blind eye. As I was writing that book, Memoirs of Murray Road, I realized I certainly have a second book in there, and that's called Fifth Time's a Charm, the remarkable story of a 5-time terminal brain cancer survivor. I made these videos, and I'm looking for somebody to transcribe my audio into a book and edit them. So if anybody out there can do that for me, I would really like to work with you. And I'd love to be interviewed on any podcasts. I had a guy working with AI and doing the transcription, but he ran into marital problems and had to put my story and my work on his back burner. So if anybody's out there that can help me out with my story, I'm part of Toastmasters. I spoke multiple times, and I want to get it on stage to share my story. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Jason. I appreciate you. Great job. Great story. Can't wait to see your content up on the marketplace. The world needs to hear that. It needs to hear it. Now you're able to reach out to every single country in the world and have people sharing your story. That's a purpose. You don't go through stuff like you went through just to go through it. You need to get your message out. We're going to help. Looking forward to working with you, my friend. We're going to jump up to the amazing Dr. Herbert Harris, superstar, the great encourager. So Dr. Harris, take it away. You got 3 minutes. You got a lot of content in the marketplace. Let's go.
Thanks so much, Tim. Thanks, Tim, you and Sandra. And this is a very interesting format. Can you hear me?
Sure can.
Very interesting format, and I love it. It's almost like a round robin. I've been with the Great Discovery now, I guess, over 2 years. And I'm an author, a retired attorney, a network marketing expert, been in everything, been probably in every company but a hearse. But the Great Discovery gave me an opportunity to get my material out now on an international market in different languages, and that got my attention. One of my main creations is the 12 Universal Laws of Success, and this is a book that has been translated into over 9 languages and has transformed people's lives around the world. On the Great Discovery, we have a free course. Let me put that in. We have the free course, which gives an overview of the 12 Universal Laws of Success. And from that, it's sort of a pipeline to some of the other things that we do. Our main course right now that we're really working on is called The New You for the New Year. And this is not just a course for January or February, but this is a life-changing course. Anytime you make a decision to change your life, there was a quote that said, you can't change the past, but you can always make a new beginning. And so the New You for the New Year home study course on the Great Discovery is a 4-part course that helps you do 4 things. 1, assess where you are to determine your situation, your condition, the level of success that you've had to date. Number 2, to address the changes that need to be made, to really look deeply into mindset changes, emotion changes, habit changes, relationship changes. Part 3 is to set new goals based on the changes that you've made and the new vision you have for yourself, to set new goals And part 4 is the action plan, a specific dynamic action plan that helps you develop a step-by-step program to get your life turned around. So it's on the Great Discovery. It's called New You for the New Year Home Study Course. The link is there. It's $77. The overview course is free. But the point of this course is, and we've taught live workshops sort of to support the course, the point of this course is that the moment you make a change in your thinking, the moment you make a decision to change your direction in your life, to renegotiate your life, this is a perfect tool to help you do it, to give you a platform to run on, instructions to use. There's a beautiful workbook where you get a chance to write your vision and make it plain. So thank you so much for this opportunity. Love to have you there's yes, and that's our new book. Our new book is called The Life Lessons for Success, and that's coming on to the Great Discovery like momentarily. So back to you, Tim. Thank you so much. Kim, thanks for the support, and my whole team. I see my coaches here. Coach smile. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, well, thank you, Dr. Harris. Great job. I noted it's Dr. Harris's birthday, 28 years young today, and I am a little dyslexic, but I don't care. If you need to get in touch with Dr. Harris, just write Dr. Harris in the chat and leave your contact information. Dr. Harris, if you get a chance, let's drop one of your links into your one course. I know you got a few freebies up. It looks like you already got it. There you go. New You for a New Year. You got one that's all set. Okay, we're going to jump over to Kim Law. Kim is brand new on the marketplace, but we've worked with Kim for like 8 years. It's about time that you finally got on. You're good grief, girl.
I know.
All right, take it away.
So my name's Kim Law. I actually live in Florida. My husband and I started a prison ministry about 25 years ago. We have a program called A New Path that has the lowest documented recidivism rate in the nation. Our goal has always been to find ways to empower individuals to have success in their life by being able to balance mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, and financial aspects in a way that maybe they hadn't thought of before. We talk about how if, maybe spiritually you're not as strong as where your finances are, or vice versa, then your wheels warped and it's kind of hard to get to where you want to go. They did a documentary about a young lady in our program called Michelle. You can see the movie trailer on beingmichelle.com. Michelle is deaf, autistic. I was blind for 16 years, completely blind. And when they started filming, probably 6 months before I ever met the gentleman, I started taking some nutraceuticals. Long story short, in the process of filming, I was still taking these products and it took the scar tissue off my eyes. This is now the 10th pair of glasses. I too am writing a book, not done yet. My husband's already published a couple, but mine's called From Sight to Vision, a 16-year journey from blindness to sight. And so our goal is about empowering individuals. My personal goal is to be able to take the classes and things that we have with the New Path and put it on this platform to be able to utilize it extensively globally, because we have some other countries that are interested in using our products to lower the recidivism rate and strengthen the homeless population to have better outcomes and opportunities. And back to you.
Thank you so much, Kim. I'm looking forward to seeing your book. I can't wait to hear that in an audio book for others that are on there and every language. That's going to be super cool. Welcome aboard. I'm so glad to have you as their newest creator, I believe. You're our newest creator on the marketplace. Great job. Looking forward to seeing you. We got time for one more session here, and it looks like we got Jeff. Now we are going into a new course spotlight that's coming up with Stephen just right after this. And if we have time, if you guys stay, and you want to be able to get in, we'll be able to get you in there. And we got one last drawing right up after here with Jeff. So Mr. Jeff Klein, looking forward to hearing your story, my friend. Take it away.
Hey, everybody. Jeff Klein here in beautiful Dallas, Texas. I am a results speaker, a speaker coach, and a business networking guru. I'll share my LinkedIn link in the chat so we can connect and visit. I teach speakers how to get on the stages they want and get the results they want. and I teach business networkers how to win at the game of networking. We've been doing a networking event for speakers on the third Friday of every month for 20 years. And it started as an in-person event here in Dallas and in 2006, 20 years ago. And now, of course, it's an international virtual Zoom event. So you can join us on January 20th for our 20th anniversary +1 month at that event, our third Friday speaker skill builder Zoom. And you can join me on LinkedIn to find out some more information about that. I am all about results for my clients, whether those are the clients in the audience when I'm speaking or the people that I'm speaking to, whether I'm teaching business networking or whether I'm teaching business speaking. Again, 20 years is a long time. I think what's that, a college sophomore or something like that. Anyway, my name is Jeff Klein. Speaker Co-op is the name of my organization, and I help people get results, which means clients and cash. I'm here to help. I'm here to serve. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jeff. Are you on the marketplace already? You have content up
I am
yet?
not. I have to thank Sishu Chen for connecting me with the Great Discovery. I thought I was a community or one of the free members, but when I tried to log in, it didn't remember my email. So I re-logged in and put her name down again. But Sishu Chen connected me to the community, and I wanted to tune in today and see what it was all about, because I haven't learned enough.
All right.
To get
well, that's
forward.
great.
But I'd love to hear about the special again before to understand that and visit with you, Stephen.
That will be great. Thank you so much, Jeff. I appreciate it. You want to get in touch with Jeff Klein, just type Jeff in the chat and put in your name, contact information, and so forth. Okay, guys, we're going to do one last drawing here. This is for the $50 giveaway from Vanna Bree Campano. And we're just
All
changing
right.
the name all
Let's
over
do
the
it.
board. All right, take it away.
$50. I've mixed it up, and here we go. The big winner of the night. Let's see who it is. Nobody's buying vowels tonight. Dr. Grant. Dr. Grant, you are our $50 winner. Congratulations.
Okay, very good. And now, how are you? You're reaching out to them, Bree, to be able to get them their certificates and everything, I'm assuming. So, right? Gotcha. Okay, guys, we're going to jump into our next session. What we do every Wednesday night at 9 p.m., we have a new course spotlight, which is kind of like what we're doing here, but instead of 3 minutes, they got 20 minutes to really walk through their course. And you already heard from Stephen. Stephen's going to be coming up, and Sandra's going to do this. We're going to do a quick reset on our live YouTube feed.